Hello, everybody, and welcome to Possibility Storm, where the possibilities are endless and the storm is always raging. Today, we are going to be playing Abzan Aristocrats on MTG Arena. We have not played it all today. We saved it all for you. So, because ranked is coming to a close here, I was like, we can. Sorry, wrong one. If we go to the profile, we can see that it ends in 2 days. And we're gold tier 2 with no other bars because we had a couple really bad decks that didn't test very well. They did okay, and then we took them to ranked, and things went south very fast. So because of that, we're going to continue our run of just playing regular matches tonight. But we have all these lovely rewards, all these things you can get into. If you'd like to support the channel, please continue to come back on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on our Twitch channel. From 7 to 9 p.m. We're going to be streaming every day. Last Thursday there was a bit of a hiccup, so disregard that, but we're going to be continuing our stream. You can find us on Twitter at MTG_PStorm, or you can find us as Possibility Storm on YouTube, where we have all our replay videos. So I encourage everybody to go there and watch them and get a sense of what's going on. But since we're here now, let's go ahead and go through a quick deck tech. We are playing, where's that? We're playing our Abzan Aristocrats here. In Abzan Aristocrats, we have 2 Revitalists, 3 Doomed Dissenters, 2 Vicious Offerings, 3 Cruel Celebrants, 2 Pitiless Pontiffs, 3 Rising Populace, 3 Plaguecrafters, a Mortify, 2 Hieromancer's Cage, 1 Cell of the Wreckage, 2 Chupacabras, 1 Ritual of Soot, 2 Call to the Feast, 3 Poison Tip Archers, 1 Vraska Golgari Queen, Cleansing Nova, Tendershoot Dryad, and 3 Moldervine Reclamation. And then we've got a bunch of lands down here that are good for us. What up, W. George? How you doing? I'm just going to call you W. There we go. All right, so that is our quick little deck tech. A lot of delicious synergies. Sacking our creatures with a Plaguecrafter, using Vicious Offering to get out of there, to get rid of creatures. Doomed Dissenter is going to give us just a bunch of value. Cruel Celebrants are fantastic. Same with the Poison Tip Archers. And this Moldervine Reclamation late game can just really put us far enough ahead to get a lot of work done. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. I'm going to play. I don't know why this deck always comes up. Like that isn't even the last deck we used in play. So I'm not sure that comes up. And it's not a good deck. It's really not, guys. It's bad. So we don't want to deal with that. So let's get into it here. Why are we playing Sparky? No. Yeah, hold on. We shouldn't be playing Sparky. Are we on practice match for some reason? I hit the wrong button. Oh yeah, I hit bot match. Dumb. That would also probably explain why the There's Robots deck came up. All right. Also, for anyone curious, There's Robots is kind of just a blue artifact deck that is just not good at all. We're seeing if we can get anything there, but it's not looking like it. This is fine. We have a Godless Shrine to get us our white mana started, which is fine, and a Doomed Dissenter, which we can play on turn 2. So we're gonna do that. Don't really want a Moldervine right now. Let's see. Yeah, Moldervine Reclamation is gonna be a lot more important later. We can see now, since the last update, you can see now that people are choosing their own basics, and I don't blame them. It's a nice feature to allow that. We're starting to get a lot of green cards, and we don't have any green mana, which is not ideal. The Zertog Goblin here is also kind of a problem, actually. A Kranko. Alright. Kranko's a good boy. I'll take the 3. I'd like to get a second. Sure, we have a Cruel Celebrant. No attacks. Kranko's going to start becoming a problem pretty much immediately here. If we get another white mana, we're going to have to settle next turn. Otherwise, Kranko's going to make a bunch of goblins, and then those goblins aren't going to attack, and then our settle will be gone. and we will lose a lot of the value we want to get. Lizard ran under there. Timber Gorge. That is a nice art for Timber Gorge. I never really looked at it like that. It does look cool. I also love this mountain. I actually did a hand-painted altar of one of these mountains that I have in a Joyra deck. Rowdy Crew. I never see Rowdy Crew come up, and that animation was fantastic. I don't think I've ever seen Rowdy Crew get played in a match that I've been in so far. Kranko will trigger. Give himself the thing. We will Doom to Center block the Zerta Goblin. Kind of wish we would have blocked it before. We could have double blocked the Kranko, even though I don't think that move would have been all that great. Oh, we do not have the mana we want right now. This is not ideal. Yeah, I think our opponent got away from us already on this one. We didn't get white mana for Settle, which would be really good right now. And we didn't get green mana for Poison Tip Archer, which would also be good right now. Poison Tip Archer wouldn't be the best, but it would be better than not having played anything and not having a Settle open. Can I get a shout out from anybody who's hanging out in the chat? Want to see who's all hanging out here? Oh, yeah. We will block these goblins, I guess, and take a bunch. Yeah. That's not really what we want. Settle the Wreckage. We need white mana for Settle, like, right now. Temple Garden would be phenomenal. Ugh, Domri. Opponent could cast another Zerta Druid here. Or Druid of the Cowl, alright. Yep, they're gonna give it a counter. Yep. Isolated Chapel is something we want. So let's see if we can get him here with the Settle. I mean, the Settle here could be really good. Opponent's gonna get a bunch of goblins. We will settle them. Kranko will trigger after that, after our opponent goes and gets roughly all of the mana from their deck. And then we still don't have green mana because I would love to put out this Tendershoot Dryad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'd be very 9. We would have City's Blessing on their upkeep. So I'd like to see that. Domri. There's a Domri. Doing his thing. Opponent can cast like a Galta. Yep. A Charging Monstrosaur here is not ideal. I don't think we have a way out of this without drawing like a Chupacabra maybe. Alright, we do have a Pitiless Pontiff. Pass our turn. Yeah, I think this one's over, guys. Not hitting any green mana is going to cause us a problem. Opponent activates their Domri. Their Domri's going to ult next turn, and then we're just really done. We are not doing anything after that. Pass to attackers. We will block. Oh boy, that's kind of... Yep, we will pass to blockers. We will set this block here. Pitiless Pontiff here. Block to damage. Opponent. We will do this. Sacrificing the zombie token to kill this Charging Monstrosaur. We'll also gain a life, which is kind of nice. Opponent's watching. Opponent will lose their Monstrosaur. We will take 4. We're not dead next turn. Alright. We're currently not dead. Lanoir Elves. Yep. And we don't have a way to hit this Domri, and then Domri's gonna ult here. Ooh! Alright. Actually, that's a really big draw. So we're going to activate Ritual of Soot. This is actually huge. We're going to activate Ritual of Soot. We're going to sacrifice... No! We couldn't... Wait. It didn't let us, like, hold priority? I don't quite understand what happened there, but that cost us the entire game, so... That's pretty frustrating. I guess when you put Ritual of Soot on this... No, because we didn't have a point where we could stop. I don't know what that was. That was pretty frustrating and confusing. So we're gonna just move on from that one. We'll chalk it up to getting Dom Reed. We'll give our opponent credit on that one because they had us. We didn't draw green mana. Oh, okay, this looks a lot better. Opponent still goes first. Yep. We will keep this. Got our kitty here. Kitty's gonna give us good luck. Oh, that's not that good of luck. Alright. Swamp into Isolated Chapel. Doomed Dissenter seems fine. Alright, well, we're not playing mono blue aggro, which is kind of nice. Plague Crafter's actually really good for our turn 3. Yeah, we're going to Plague Crafter our next turn, which is going to be really good. We could Mortify the Storm Tamer as well, depending on what they play. We Dragonauts. Ooh, well, let's get rid of the We Dragonauts with the Mortify instead. Because the Storm Tamer can't block it right now. And then if they don't have another creature, we'll Plague Crafter next turn. And We Dragonauts can get in a lot of damage very quickly. So we don't want that to happen. Opponent... Yeah, I mean, you can only play... Yeah, play another We Dragonauts. That's fine. Let's Vicious Offering... no. Alright. Let's Plague Crafter. Opponent's probably going to sack the Storm Tamer. We'll sack our Doom Dissenter. Next turn, we can Vicious Offering the We Dragonauts if we need to. Otherwise, we can Ritual of Soot also if we need to. I kind of would rather not do either of those. Poison Tip Archer is actually better. We're going to Poison Tip Archer next turn. Yeah, opponent's going to try and poke us a bunch. Opponent's in the tank. Looking at our zombie. Maybe they want to, like, Lightning Strike or shock something. Coming in with the Dragonauts. We don't have blocks. Opponent's definitely going to be casting something. Run them. Ooh. Alright, so they're going to really try and get us down with this Dragonauts. Whoa! That's a big hit. Alright, well... I want a Poison Tip Archer, but the thing is, if they can remove our Poison Tip Archer, then we're in bad shape. So we're just going to Vicious Offering the We Dragonauts. Ugh! Actually, we're going to cancel. We're going to cancel that. We're going to go attacking. And then we're going to do the Vicious Offering on their turn, like smart Magic players. And get this We Dragonauts. Hopefully we can get it in combat when they've pumped it a bunch and just emptied their hand. It's another blue. They got 2 cards in hand. And they only need to play 2 spells for We Dragonaut to kill us. We will blink of an eye. We're gonna do this. We will sacrifice... Nope, we want to target the wee Dragonauts. Sacking our zombie. Yep. And then they also don't get the blink of an eye trigger, which is great. Let's put out the Poison Tip Archer. It's a great blocker for another Dragonauts. We can also Ritual of Soot and not lose the Archer. And next turn we're going to cast this Moldervine Reclamation. Opponent doesn't need lands. They have all the lands they need pretty much for the whole game. We will play this Moldervine Reclamation. And we will go attacking. Got him down to 6. If our opponent has any way to give a creature haste, we might be in trouble. I mean, we're also only at 6. A Plague Crafter would be great because we can Plague Crafter and get rid of another Plague Crafter. Opponent doesn't appear to have much going on. Ooh, a Chupacabra's nice. Let us play the Pontiff. And then we will attack. Getting him for 5. We will end the turn. Anytime our opponent goes to do anything, we can activate this Pontiff, killing the Plague Crafter and dealing 1 to our opponent. Yeah, actually, as soon as we have priority, we're probably just going to do that. Good game, opponent. You did come very close. Oh! Alright, you can pump our Poison Tip Archer. Yeah! Our Poison Tip is huge, guys. That Poison Tip. Oh my gosh. There we go. Pass to attackers. We'll activate the Pontiff. Sacking this Plague Crafter. And dealing 1 damage to them with the Poison Tip Archer. There we go. Alright. That's a great way to end that. Opponent came close. They hit us pretty hard. Alright. Look at that. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on now because we got our experience up. Weekly experience here. We got our daily challenge going on. Which means by the end of the stream, we're actually going to be able to open some packs for you guys, which is awesome. Can I get a shout out from Baby Red if he is in the chat? Is Baby Red in the chat? Oh no, we went down a viewer actually requesting. Baby Red apparently wants to be in the chat so little that he decided he was just gonna leave, I think. Yeah, this is okay. We have a couple pitiless Pontiffs, which are not the best, but they are playable cards. There's a Spectral Sailor, which is a very good card. Pitiless Pontiff. Next turn we will either Mortify or hold up Revitalize, I think. Okay. Lightsail Corsairs. There's just like mono... Oh, blue-white flyers, I think. Alright, well... We can probably... Baby Redhead. No, you're not Baby Redhead, W. Let's Mortify the Spectral Sailor. And then let's go attacking. We will trade with the Corsair. That's fine. Opponents probably got, I don't know, favorable... Oh, Kitesail Corsair, okay. Another Kitesail Corsair. We can deal with the Kitesail Corsair that way. We will play a Pitiless Pontiff. Then we will pass our turn holding up Vicious Offering as well as Revitalize. Vicious Offering. We're going to Vicious Offering. Oh, that's annoying. Well, we'll Vicious Offering. We're just going to Vicious Offering the Corsair. Because Empyrean Eagle does not buff itself. And we have a Poison Tip Archer, which can put out which is gonna do very well for us here. Yep. Put out a poison tip archer, and then we will pass our turn. The archer's really good because it can block the flyer. Favorable winds. That will kill our archer, but it does still have death touch, so they... Another Corsair. That's fine. Pass to attackers. Opponent. They come in. We will block them. I don't know if our opponent quite realized that they had reach or death touch. Rising Populace is alright. We will... We'll attack with the Pontiff, trying to take out the Corsair. Not gonna happen. That's fine. We will end our turn holding up Revitalize. Rising Populace is a great card when we have like a bunch of tokens and stuff out. Shalai. Alright, let's Revitalize. We need to get something for that Shalai. Ritual of Soot does get around Shalai, but we don't want to be casting that right now necessarily. I would love a Chupacabra. That's not Chupacabra. We're gonna have to pass our turn. We're gonna hold control and try and fake a... they don't really care about Settle the Wreckage, I guess. Pass to blockers, pass to damage. We're gonna have to take all of that. Opponent's got one card in hand. What is it? They don't want to show us. Call to the Feast. Next turn we get hit for 6. Call to the Feast is still pretty good here. Next to combat, next to attackers. We're all going to attack. Gotta do something to them. And we'll end our turn. We could make our Rising Populace really huge by doing Ritual of Soot. And then getting 4 counters, 3 counters on it. Has Defender and loses Flying. That's okay. I don't think I'm too worried about that. We are going to have to take 7. Opponent doesn't have any blockers, and we're going to be gaining 3 life, so they're not totally out of this. Or they're not totally in the clear here. We could draw a Chupacabra, which would be ideal. That is still not a Chupacabra. We're all going to attack, except for our Pitiless Pontiff. Go up to 8. Hope our opponent... Oh! Alright. That'll do it. Good game, opponent. We will take 9 and die. Not ideal. Yeah. Let's take a quick look at this. Is this where we want it? I mean, we only have the 1 Mortify. We have a bunch of removal. Like, we have the Hieromantic Settle, Ravenous, Ritual, Mortify, Plague Crafters, Vicious Offerings, and yet I feel like we're struggling against these creature decks, which I think are the ones we should be playing the best against. So I'm not quite sure about all that. We want more green mana. Need more green mana. That's probably okay. Actually, we'll go down a green and back up a swamp. Maybe we go down 1 Moldervine Reclamation and go up another removal spell, maybe? Shalai is not really an Aristocrats card. Dread Malkin is probably not what we want either. Let's get a Nah, we don't want Disfigure. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Gutter Bones. Gutter Bones isn't all that ideal either. Let's go up like a Costly plunder. No, all right. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up a murder. Where's murder? Actually, I didn't realize we had 3. All right, we're gonna go up a vicious offering. That's what we want. That's a good one. All right. That should just about handle that issue. So let's see if we can get past that. Seems we have a pretty empty chat. Oh, that's not good. We don't want that. Alright, so we'll mulligan. That's better. We'll keep this. Let's put the... Let's actually put the pawn... No, I'd rather have early game. Call it the Feast at the bottom. A lot of the decks right now that are doing well are very fast. I mean, they're coming in hot. They're staying low to the ground. So let's we wanna get ahead of that. We'll play this Overgrown Tomb tapped. Next turn we'll play a Plains and the Pontiff. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. All right. Interesting. I had that card in ours. We actually do have this card, but it does not seem that great. It has to sacrifice 2 other creatures, and then we would sacrifice a creature. So we don't want that. So let's put up a Godless Shrine. Let's go attacking. Hit him for 2. And we will Vicious Offering one of the Priest of Forgotten Gods. Because next turn they could do that and we would lose our Pontiff. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Poison Tip Archers. Opponent playing... Looks like they're playing Golgari Aristocrats. So we're not so different, you and I. Put out our own Poison Tip Archer to let them know that we can all just be friends here. No attacks. Another Poison Tip Archer. Okay. Ritual of Soot gets rid of everything except for our Poison Tip Archers. We probably don't want that. We'll put out a Rising Populace. That way, if we need to, we can sacrifice something to the Pitiless Pontiff. Although I'd rather not sack our Rising Populace. We can do it. We'll pass our turn. We need more of our own Poison Tip Archers. We need three Poison Tip Archers of our own so our opponent can see that we're not playing around. This Ritual of Soot. Our opponent is on a very similar deck to us, just really minus the white. They're going to do that. Alright, so we will activate the Pontiff, sacrificing the Rising Populace to give our Pontiff Indestructible and Death Touch. We're going to lose 2 life. Our opponent's going to lose 1 life. The Golgari is now, or the Vraska is now at 1. I still don't think we can get in there, which is kind of frustrating. Yeah, let's just Tendershoot Dryad. Let's just put it out there. The Vraska cannot get to it pretty much at all. 5, 6, 7, 8. No attacks. Go to their upkeep. Go to 9. We're 1 short of City's Blessing. So unless our opponent can get rid of the Troubleshoot Dryad right now, which I don't think they can because they were using Vraska as their removal last turn. So unless they drew it, it's pretty good. Opponent, are they going to sacrifice a permanent? No, they will not. They'll just tick her up. She is back at the point where she can kill the Tendershoot. We don't want to do that. Whisper. I thought about Whisper in this deck too, but I was not a huge fan. Oh, wait, they cannot kill our Tendershoot with Vraska. They can only kill our Pontiff or one of these tokens. Let's put out Moldervine Reclamation and just, Battle of our... Oh, there we go. I was like, it's a battle of attrition now, and I think we're in the lead. then we have 2 board wipes, which are great, and we can just... the problem with our board wipes at that point is we can't get rid of the poison tip archers, but the poison tip archers can't do anything, and eventually we're going to have to attack. Eventually we can attack, and our opponent won't be able to do anything about it. So that's what we want. That's how that deck should be working. I wish I had more Tendershoot Dryads, and the real issue with it is the fact that they're going to rotate. And there's supposed to be this historic format or whatever it is on Arena that allows you to use old cards. However, they're... Ooh, somebody bought the other avatar. This is an okay opener. It could be better, but it could be much, much worse. But yeah, so I don't know about this historic format enough to invest wild cards in cards like that. Especially because this isn't even one of our big good fun decks. Things like Yarok, Value Town, personal favorites like that are ones I really want to get into. Play the Plains, hold up, Revitalize. Yeah, I would love to add things to Yarok. I'd love to get more Shocklands since those aren't rotating for another year. So we want to get more of those. If you guys would like to subscribe or donate to the channel, anything like that, feel free, because things like that will mean more for us. That was probably a bad move. Oh, okay, cool. We didn't get punished. Yeah, the more you participate, the more you get other people involved, the more we're able to build fun decks and make content that you guys will enjoy. So, yeah, if you're interested, even just bringing some friends to watch or just watching yourself does a lot for the channel. Rubble reading. Interesting. We'll Revitalize. That's a very interesting card. I did not expect to see that. And it's not the end of the world, but it's not great either. Because if our opponent is doing a lot of land destruction, we might be in trouble because we do not have a lot of ramp or anything along those lines. So let's do this and pass, holding up Vicious Offering. Although in the current state, I don't know if Vicious Offering is going to kill anything they put out. I mean, like a Goblin Electromancer would be a great target, or a Gutter Snipe. But I don't really quite know what deck they're on. It looks like Is It Drakes. It looks like it's probably like Is It Drakes or something like that, but not totally sure. A Ritual of Soot. Alright, well, they didn't blow up another land, which is nice. Let's do Call to the Feast. Is opponent gonna counter it? Opponent is not gonna counter it. Interesting. They have 6 cards in hand. We also have 6 cards in hand. Next turn we can Cleansing Nova if we need to, or Ritual Soot if we need to, but I'd rather not do that quite yet. In fact, actually, I'd rather do this Vicious Offering on like a Drake. Sacking one of our vampire tokens. Callous Dismissal, sure. Is it Grixis Amass or something? Narset's Reversal, returning it to his hand. So they're gonna get rid of all of our tokens in Amass 2? Or get rid of 2 of our tokens, I think. Yeah, they'll get rid of 2 of our tokens like that. That's fine. Opponent did use all that Callous Dismissal, though. So, from here, I think we're just going to play this Tendershoot Dryad and just see how that goes. Opponent's going to get rid of the Tendershoot. Yep, I don't blame him. Tendershoot's a bad news bears. We still get the Sapperling token. Look at that pretty little Sapperling creature. Just trying to hang out. This is a weird deck. Ral, Storm Conduit. Scry 1, sure. So let's play a Cruel Celebrant. We'll go to combat. We're going to attack this Ral. Then we will Vicious Offering their amass. I'll hit it for 1, I guess. If they tick it down... I mean, they have Narcissist Reversal, so they're playing Ral combo. And they're trying to get to their combo. So we need to get rid of this Ral pretty much as soon as possible. Hey, Baby Red, welcome to the chat. We're playing Abzan Aristocrats, and we are playing against Ral combo. Yep. I think we play Poison Tip Archer here. And pass. Needed to sequence... What needed to be sequenced differently? Red. Lava Coil, sure. This Ral is huge. We really need to make that not exist. Yeah, you're right. We should have done that before attacks. I mean, from the looks of it now, it didn't really matter, but at the time, yeah. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't get out 2 things, so I'll have this enter tap. We'll play a Poison Tip Archer again. And try and start hitting this Ral. The problem is the Ral breaks even on +2. This Ral is huge. This Ral has never been more loyal. Frankly, the Narset combo is the issue here. Another Poison Tip Archer gone down the drain. And it's exiled, so playing Rising Populace wouldn't have even done anything, which is like the silver lining to us having that happen. Alright, well, we can do this. And we can do this. And then we can pass. And then now we can start getting ahead of the Ral if they don't start drawing better. If opponent... I'd love our opponent to scry here. I'd love for them to just not draw anything. To continue to not draw anything for, like, what has it now been, like, 3 turns? They haven't seemed to draw what they're looking for. Okay. What you doing, big guy?
There's plenty more where that came from.
Is opponent gonna go for it here? They've got enough mana. They got the Ral. Pirates Pillage. Yep. Alright, so... Opponent's trying to get a bunch of cards. They got some treasures. They draw more cards. It's not quite what we wanted. Alright, we will activate the Pontiff, getting rid of our Rising Populace to make the Pontiff indestructible. Opponent still has 4 open. Yeah, I guess... Opponent's gonna kill it here. We should have probably played Doom Dissenter. They would have killed it as soon as the Doom Dissenter was on the stack anyways. They're protecting this Ral. That is for sure. And our turn. Man, a Plague Crafter would be ideal. I didn't even think about that. Plague Crafter is probably our best draw right now.
Danger only makes field research more interesting.
Yeah, what you got? What you got, opponent? Opponent maybe doesn't have anything right now. Okay. Oh my god, and there it is. Alright, sweet. Play the Plague Crafter. Please, opponent, don't counter, do anything like that. Oh man, does our opponent not have anything? Come on, come on. Doesn't look like they do. They're destroying a land. That's fine. Taking us off green mana does not appear to be an issue currently. We will get rid of the Ral. We will also get rid of our Doom Dissenter, making a 2/2, which is nice. So we come out ahead on that exchange. Opponent's at 17, alright. Yeah, opponent's probably not happy about that Plague Crafter. They can do another Pirate's Cannonade, Fiery Cannonade or whatever. They do need to cast another Ral, but casting another Ral puts it directly in the line of fire. Yeah, opponent's going to try and get all our creatures off the board. There's another Ral. Alright, we need our second Plague Crafter, I guess.
You ever wonder why hurricanes don't have two?
Next to combat, all attack Ral. Gotta keep the Ral down. Play the swamp and pass. Opponent gets to scry every turn. Yep. Opponent's gonna take a look. How many cards are left? 32. Yeah, they have a lot of cards. Why does their deck look so small? I guess ours doesn't look that tall either, but I feel like they look taller. I want to kill it dead. You don't have to tell me. Opponent's taking us off our lands, which I guess could be annoying if we have a green card that we really need to cast, so hopefully we don't run into that problem. Doom Dissenter. Sure, we'll put another one out. Opponent's gonna have to do more here, because we're gonna start getting there. Opponent's gonna... Ugh, why is Fiery Cannonade an instant? Instant board wipes just seem so insane. And opponent's just gonna take us off creatures every turn. Every turn. Yep. Go ahead. We have 37 cards left. What we... Alright, well, we're not off green mana anymore. Gonna try to keep hitting this Ral. And I don't want to use this Cleansing Nova to take him off the treasures. That seems so useless right now. Oh, has our opponent got it? I think they have it. No, they don't. They're just going to copy the pillage again. They do get to draw that. Now we are going to Cleansing Nova to get rid of all of the treasures. Again, I don't think that matters, but they are definitely not playing creatures. So, Cleansing Nova is not killing any creatures as of late. Have they had any creatures? 1,000-Year Storm. That's probably bad. And yeah, I've seen 0 creatures. This is... Yeah. Yeah, the entire deck is about protecting the Ral. They're gonna... Yeah, take out our zombie token. We need another Settle the Wreckage. Opponent's kind of going off here. They're going to be going off a little more. Yeah, we need to top a Plague Crafter real fast. Ooh, it's not Plague Crafter. Alright, well, we'll get rid of the 1,000-Year Storm. And the rest of their treasure tokens. At least we got more value out of the Cleansing Nova than I thought we were going to. Opponent's probably going to draw another 1 billion cards here, maybe? Or do they have it? Nope, they're going to destroy 2 lands. They're going to just keep taking us off lands. I didn't think that would be this big of an issue this late in the game, but, you know, here we are. Opponent's also at 25 cards. Maybe they milled themselves out? Taking us off green mana again. Destroying a black. They're going to try to take us off black mana, which is bad. Actually, now we can't Ritual of Soot. Not having Ritual of Soot... They have 25 cards in their deck. And they keep scrying to the bottom. So a lot of the cards they're scrying to the bottom just means that they're probably not going to do anything. So maybe our opponent mills out before it matters. I don't know. They're probably going to deal more damage. Still at 25 cards in deck. The Ral is only at 2. Alright, well. That's, yep. Ritual of Soot and Vicious Offering are not going to do anything for us. Opponent's going to scry. 24 cards in deck. That's still plenty of cards to kill us. So, Plague Crafter. We're so heavy on our Plague Crafter right now. And we have, I think we have 3 of them. I'm pretty sure we have 3 Plague Crafters in here. Callous Dismissal is returning the Ral. Huh. Alright, well. We will Vicious Offering this Amass token. And the Ral will come out, and the Ral will probably scry again. I'm sure. Yep. Go scry away, Storm Boy. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? And then we'll pass our turn. Just waiting on this Plague Crafter. Whenever he shows up. We got 33 cards in deck. They have 23 cards in deck. Alright, do they have it here? Or do they go on a drawing spree again? Honestly, I think I'm okay. Oh my god. Man. Opponent's going to kill us with this Ral. We can't get rid of it. And if we get rid of it, I'm sure they're running probably a 4 of. It's their win con. So they're going to hit another one. Opponent's going to blow that up, and then they're going to blow up our Temple Garden. Opponent probably thinks they're keeping us off of this last card, but in reality, this card just doesn't matter. Yeah, we're having terrible top decks. Opponent gets to scry every turn. They're gonna opt. All right, well, it's another card through the deck. They're down to 22, but we're gonna die to spells before they draw out. Yeah. Yep. If our opponent takes us off Black Mana here, we can't even Plague Crafter if we top it. Another 1,000-Year Storm. Ral's gonna scry. They don't have any cards in hand. This is a great opportunity to top this Plague Crafter. It's a great opportunity. Chupacabra. We can't even cast the Chupacabra to hit him. Yep. Okay, cool. Down to 20 cards. Can we... And some of them are lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Alright, we will play this Chupacabra. I'm not sure why, but we do play it. Opponent's going to be down to 18 cards next turn. 19 cards. They're whittling away, and I think they're at the point where they might just be hitting pretty much all lands. Wow! That's a lot of treasure tokens. But... Oh my gosh! Alright. Alright, well, we're going to start attacking them. Because this Ral... We're never going to get the Ral down. So we might as well start hitting them. And we'll see if we can be faster than they are. Although... It's not looking super great. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They only have 10 lands here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 lands. 4 lands in the yard. So unless their deck only runs 14 lands, probably another, I don't know, 6 at least of these cards. So they probably have 11 non-land spells left. Opponent's gonna copy some stuff here. Yeah, RNG is just putting us down. Yeah, go ahead. Draw those cards. Do it. Yep. Copy. We're taking a lot of damage here from the Ral. They draw a bunch of cards down to 13, but now they have 4 cards in hand. They have a bunch of mana. They have all the mana they'd ever need to cast anything. I would think it's 23. You'd think most of their deck has to be lands at this point. I don't know where everything else is. Oh! Doesn't that kill their Ral though? Yeah, so their Ral is gonna die. They can keep taking us off lands, but they just killed their own Ral, right? Unless the Ral is... Does the opponent forget? Opponent is probably gonna play another Ral here, I guess. They're at 13 cards in deck. Here comes Ral number 3. Yep. Alright, where's that Plague Crafter? Where is it? Yep. Opponent can still cast whatever the other spell in their hand is. And they're going to take him down, which means they're going to copy this. Which... Alright. 1, We might die here. This might just be it. If we're lucky, we don't die, and then we draw a Plague Crafter. I guess. But I think we're dead here. This opponent has played 1, 2 spells. They're going to copy this one 3 times. Putting us to... yep. Opponent's drawing all these cards. They're almost gonna mill themselves out, but I think we're gonna be dead before that happens. Opponent has enough mana to cast something with Rao right now. They can just cast all the spells in their hand and kill us. This was a pretty good game for us, doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, just nothing. 1 Plague Crafter in the top. We have 2, 25, 26, 31, 32. The top 32 cards of our deck, we have 1 of our 3 Plague Crafters. And that's gonna do it. We are dead here. We need the crafter. We have 3 of them. And we went through more than half of our deck and hit 1. And all the creature removal in a deck with no creatures makes it a very bad matchup. So, yeah. Let me make sure. We have 3 Plague Crafters in here, right? Yes. Okay. Do we have 4? No. Okay. Yeah, we have 3 Plague Crafters. We're running them. We're gonna try again. Moros Eros. Good luck. Other Ajani, other giant kitty cat. Yeah, this is fine. We have Doom Dissenter and Vicious Offering, and we're a land short of the Rising Populace. Going first is such a big deal, and the difference it makes is insane. Well, there's our land for the Rising Populace. So next turn we will play Rising Populace, unless we need to Vicious Offering something. No, oh, okay. Yep. Rising Populace. Go to combat. Hit him for 1. Vicious Offering gets way better if we need to kill something bigger. Oh no! Alright, well... things are gonna get silly, I think. Well, we'll go to combat. Opponent... do they flash anything in? No, they don't. So we'll hit him and pass our turn. Chemister's Insight. Sure. Yeah, and best of 1 going first is... honestly, I would say probably about 20% of the time going first makes or breaks the game in best of 1. And if we had any of the cards to sideboard for any of these decks, I'd be on board. Alright, well, the Yarok has got to die, so we're going to Vicious Offering with a kicker, targeting this Yarok before the Wilderness Reclamation. Although I like that someone is running a deck idea that I've also had. I've talked about having Wilderness Reclamation with the Yarok. Maybe not on stream, but I have personally, so I've been pretty happy with that. We could have also chooped, but something tells me... I mean, they have mana for whatever the one guy's called. The Frilled Mystic. They flash in a Frilled Mystic as a blocker here. No, they don't. They go to 9. End our turn with no green mana for this Tender Shoot. They probably would have got... I don't know what they would have done, actually. Time Wipe. They're going to return the zombie to our hand. Oh, no, it's only a creature they control. Duh. Alright, there's this... Field of the Dead is probably not good. We'll pass. I'd love to cast a Tender Shoot here. Opponent's going to cast the Chemister's Insight, I think. Nope. Doesn't cast it. Divine Visitation. Interesting. This is a very interesting deck we're playing against here. Resolve. Resolve. Field of the Dead with Divine Visitation. Alright, well. We will attempt to kill this angel. Yep, we will kill the angel. And then we'll pass our turn. What even? I'm not sure what those emotes are, Baby Red. First one looks like... Oh, okay, yeah, it is Bob Ross. I was going to say, it either looks like Bob Ross or... I guess, yeah, Bob Ross. We'll leave it at Bob Ross. Yeah, opponent's going to start making a bunch of angels here. This is a very interesting deck. Plague Crafter, Rising Populace, and then Plague Crafter him out of this Angel, this Risen Reef is pretty ideal. We'll get rid of the Choop. Oh my god, Shaft. No Thyrifts. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to put it past him because they have enough stuff here for like a Settle the Wreckage, or not Settle the Wreckage, for River's Rebuke. So we'll see about that. Yep. Opponent's getting tons of value out of this Wilderness Reclamation. This Angel has Vigilance. I don't like that. And opponent's going to keep drawing lands to play for this Field of the Dead, which is not ideal either. Yep, still not liking that. We'll pass our turn. Hope that our opponent, for some reason, doesn't have any lands. Got a Kempster's Insight, pitching another Divine Visitation. Yep, drawing a bunch of cards, getting their lands. That's a Yarok. And then they're going to play a land. And they're going to make two Risen Reef. How long can we wait on this settle? I'd like to wait to settle till next turn because I feel like everything's just going to come in. But right now it looks like they have so much going on. Like, we definitely can't settle this turn in comparison to what we get out of it next turn. We really just have to have no blocks. Resolve. Pray for no counters to this Settle the Wreckage. We're a land short of being able to cast the Tender Shoot and hold up the Settle. We'll have it enter tapped because we cannot cast Tender Shoot this turn. Alright. Yeah. Dawn of Hope. Alright. Oh god, pay for make an angel. That's disgusting. They're only attacking with the 2 because they know. Finally an opponent who thinks of Sell the Wreckage when we really need to use it. I mean, yeah, we have to settle. We can't wait because they're just going to do this every turn. They're presenting lethal. They're protecting themselves from settle. We need to top deck our Cleansing Nova. I wish we had 2 Cleansing Novas because then we could do one and then also do the other one. Yeah, go ahead. Make roughly 1,000,000 angels. Yep. Growth Spiral. Probably putting out another land, huh? Oh, yeah. Field of the Dead. Showing everybody that it is insanely good. Opponent's just going off at this point. They don't really have any reason to not do anything. Yep, play your land for turn. Tender Shoot Dryad. Pass our turn. We will... Our Tender Shoot didn't make a sapling at the beginning of their upkeep. Why didn't our Tender Shoot make a sapling at the beginning of the upkeep? Not that it matters. But like, we should have a sapling here. So, nice little Motobug. Oh, it is our unstep. Thanks, Shaft. Yeah, you're right. I was sitting here, I'm like, what's going on? Oh, boy. Yeah. We've had better decks. We have had better decks. And right now, there's so much going on that's so spicy and standard. And with all the planes... Oh, no green mana again. No green mana. Godless Shrine tapped. Go ahead, opponent. 2 Molder Vines and no green mana. Game 3 life? Alright. I'm interested. You've already got me interested, opponent. Cruel Celebrant and pass. I do. I have enough green mana. There's only Moldervine Reclamations and there we go. Actually, let's do the Godless Shrine first. Because we can't cast anything this turn, and I'd rather not shock next turn to play the Ravenous Chupacabra. No attacks. The Renowned Weaponsmith. I feel like this isn't great. Sure. Sure, what's... Interesting. This is very interesting. I'm not 100% sure about what's going on here. And then target from graveyard, sure. Target player, let's don't care about that. Weaponsmith, Gleaming Barrier. I guess we kill the Weaponsmith here. I don't really want to kill this Weaponsmith. The Weaponsmith seems much better than that Gleaming Barrier. Let's take him off 2 land. To give him off move mana. Because if we kill the Gleaming Barrier, it puts him up a mana. So I'd rather just leave the Gleaming Barrier alone for now and make him sack at some point. Yeah, this is probably a Karn deck. They're also probably going to play... Wand of Verver. I'm interested, to say the least. Moldervine Reclamation. We go attacking. Opponent blocks the Choop. We hit him for 1. Yeah, maybe this is Jave's self-mill? I'm really not quite sure. Gleaming Barrier costs 2. We can do that. Do we want Vraska? Anomaly Impermanent or something. Let's play the Vraska. Let's take down the Vraska. Killing the Gleaming Barrier. Because I don't think them having another mana at this point is going to be all that great. Make a treasure token. Go swinging. Opponent only has 2 cards in hand. His opponent... They're probably... Yeah, I was going to say, they're going to draw a card by getting rid of some other yard. Yeah. Yeah. Cleansing Nova would be a great draw on all these artifacts. Because we're pretty much going to hit all their creatures too, it seems, most of the time. Oh, alright. Now things are starting to show their face. Free Guild Glow. Let's draw a card. Oh, okay. Very interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could do that and then not cast Rising Populace, but... Yeah, I'd rather cast the Rising Populace. And then we're gonna do this one. We're gonna sack our tapped land. We're gonna draw that. That's not bad. Let's kill the spirit. Then let's go attacking here. If we lose the Cruel Celebrant, we lose the Cruel Celebrant. It's not the end of the world. I agree. I think we do need more sack outlet damage, but that was something I struggled to find when building the deck. We just don't have the we just didn't have the cards. Hit the Ugin, draw a card off of that. Yep. Gleaming Barrier. Go ahead. And a Field Creeper. Go ahead. Alright, well, we will play this Doom Dissenter. Then we will... play a Plague Crafter. Sacking the Doom Dissenter. Opponent's probably going to sack their Spirit. Yep, we can go ahead and set those triggers up like that. Opponent gets to put the card in their hand. Rising Populace gets bigger. We make a zombie. Gain a life, draw a card. Mortify's pretty good. We will kill the Field Creeper and lose our Vraska. And then we are going to go to combat. Come with the Ugin. Opponent will block the Rising Populace. And we will be able to kill the Gleaming Barrier. That's pretty good. The Ugin is at 2. So we can definitely kill it next turn with the current board state that we have. Whoa, Mystic Forge. Okay. Alright, here's all the pieces coming together. Yep. Opponent's going to cast stuff for very cheap. You can kill our creature with that. But it'll make our Rising Populace bigger. I have thought about a Johnny's Pride mate. Maybe we go that route. I don't know. Opponent's just storming through their deck here, but it doesn't look like they're getting anything of particular value. One, two, three, four. Opponent can activate the Silent Dart or the Vial of Dragon. This is a bizarre deck. It's very interesting. What was our opponent's last card? Another Mystic Forge. Wow. That does mean that they can't cast the top card because they're going into desperation mode. What was our opponent got on top? Looks like nothing. Opponent's gonna use Scrabbling Claws to get rid of a card in our yard to draw another card. Is it everything they needed? Opponent looks like they still didn't hit it, so looks like they're fizzling. Yeah, it's got to be a Jace self-mill deck. Now we're a mana short. Thanks, me. Well, we will take this out so we can start hitting our opponent. Ugin's going to allow them to put the card in their hand. And, yep, alright. And our opponent couldn't Apparently couldn't get whatever they were digging for, which was probably a Jace. But that was a very interesting deck, for sure. And look at that. Another power-up, another pack. Ooh, Lightning Storm. Can we have that in our Elemental deck since we played it last? So that'll be a nice little upgrade for that. Actually, we can... Yeah, we have time. Okay, cool. Let's go to our deck. No, not our packs. Our decks. Don't be lagging on me. What do we take out for... Yeah, where's Pride Mate? Pride Mate actually does seem pretty good here. Actually, you know what I want over the Pride Mate? What is that? That new one, the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. That card is insane. And I would much rather pay the 1 extra for the 2/3 flyer. But what do we go down? We haven't had a ton of sack stuff. This is becoming a very different deck. Let's just go down the Revitalize. I don't think we need the Revitalize all that much. Because if we can get to our Moldervine Reclamation, we're fine. Because we just start drawing cards when anything dies. So yes, here we go. Drad Dawn. Good luck. Our opponents have had great luck today. Alright, and we'll keep this. We're most likely to draw Swamp, and we're at the point where double black is pretty good. We have our removal now. Call to the Feast. You think Call to the Feast? I don't know. Call to the Feast seems so good in this deck. Hello, opponent. Put out a Pitiless Pontiff here. Opponents on Golgari something. Golgari Reanimator. Yeah, it looks like just a straight, like, Golgari, like, Undergrowth deck. Would we rather be fast? Let's do this and hope for a black mana. So, opponents run like Lotleth Giants. Another Gorging Vulture. Alright. Resolve. Opponent's got... Oh boy. Think? We'll take that damage. Come on, black mana. Alright, white mana. That does give us a Poison Tip Archer. We will attack with the Pontiff. Needs more TNN and FOW. What's TNN and FOW, Baby Red? I'm not sure what cards are. Storev, Devkarin Lich. Well, now we will block this Vulture. Alright, well, there's our black, thank God, for this Chupacabra. Getting rid of Storev. And we will attack. We have plenty of removal in our hand. True name... Oh. Yeah. That's true. Our deck does need some more legacy staples to do well in Standard. That would do well. Glowspore Shaman. You may put a land card from your graveyard on top of your library. And they put a forest up there. Okay. Opponent looks like they're struggling for land, so needing a green mana actually seems pretty good. Let's do this. Killing the Glow Spore Shaman. Then we will go to combat. Hit our opponent. And then we will cast the Plague Crafter, sacking our Choop. Make them discard a card. Then we will gain a life and they will lose 2 more life. Status statue. Alright, well, it's a good one to get rid of. Opponent's got 1 card in hand. Sell the wreckage is pretty good. Alright, well, from here on out, we're pretty much just in attack mode. Presenting lethal. We have a Hieromancer's Cage, a Ritual of Soot, and sell the wreckage. Zoni Thousand-Eyed. That is... That's a good card, but I'll tell you what, guys. Ritual of Soot is just going to get it done. Good game. Opponent. And we will Ritual of Soot. Put roughly 1 million Poison Tip Archers on the stack. There we go. That was, that's pretty much, that's what we want. I did like that. Yep, gain some more experience. And away we go. Yeah, Zoni's a great card normally, but Settle, I guess Settle does too, but Ritual of Soot puts a pretty quick end to all the insects you make, so. Alright, let's hope for a game like this one. Hello, person who looks like they were trying to spell Brian but couldn't spell their own name. Good luck to you. Well, let's go Swamp first. Into Woodland Cemetery, Doom Dissenter. This is actually a really good opener. I'm pretty happy with this opener. Druid of the Cowl. That's kind of annoying because we can't kill that with Vicious Offering without killing our Doom Dissenter. So let's see what our opponent plays this turn because we may do that. We may put them off mana here. Okay. Sun Petal Grove was a dumb move. Let's pass our turn because they could pump the Druid. If they go to do anything at all right now, we're going to Vicious Offering, get rid of the Doom Dissenter, and kill the Druid of the Cowl. Or we'll just wait because there might be a better target. Pass into combat. Opponent's not doing anything right now. We'll go to our turn and Chupacabra this guy instead. We'll kill the Druid of the Cowl. Sure. Then we'll hit him. Yep. Alright, so next turn we can Tendershoot Dryad, although it'll probably die, so I'm probably going to wait until we can get closer to City's Blessing. Maybe... But our opponent doesn't have a lot going on, so... Let's hold up Vicious Offering again, because we can kill the Paradise Druid. So for now, let's do a Bloodthirsty Aerialist, just to show him what's up. We will go attacking. Opponent is probably not going to block. Yep. I was like, very rarely do you see people blocking with their Paradise Druids unless they're like really on their heels. An opponent does not appear to be on their heels, but they're definitely not on their toes. Pretty flat foot in their situation right here. Yep, you can have an Arboreal Grazer. Looks like you don't have a land to put in. You do not. Pass to attackers. Nothing happens there. Go to our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is a Tendershoot Dryad coming out, which means we're gonna start getting 3/3 Saprolings, which is nice. And we will attack and try to make them block with the Paradise Druid. Their Arboreal Grazer can block the Bloodthirsty Aerialist and bounce, but the Paradise Druid cannot block without dying. And yep, I was gonna say I don't think they're gonna block with it. Sack a creature. Yeah, let's sack the Doom Dissenter. That's okay. And we will make a Saproling. Sure. Opponents looking at our stuff. Liliana Dreadhorde General. If we sack 2 creatures, we will be totally okay with that, since we have these 2 lovely tokens we can get rid of. They're going to make a zombie instead. We'll make a token. We will do this. We will do this. We will do this. And now we will do this. Yep. Alright, cool. I was going to say, if we Vicious Offering their zombie token, we can definitely take care of the Liliana this turn. Alright, so that was pretty good. High alert. Each creature uses soul signs. Oh, yeah, sure. I've seen a couple Defender decks running around. They're not that great. Although, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen Arcades in Standard at all since I've been on Arena. And the 2 Defender decks I have played didn't have Arcades, which I thought was very interesting. Alright, this is fine. It's a little slow, but we have an Aerialist and a Plague Crafter that we can cast. I'll keep this. Fauna goes first. Play a Swamp. One day we'll play a Swamp. Here we go. Submerged Boneyard. Look at those whales in the picture. Those are pretty. Departed Deckhand. It's Black Blue Pirates. Black Blue Pirates is a deck, for sure. Where are we at? There we are. Yep, Departed Deckhand. Yeah, it looks like a Pirate Raid deck. Put out the Bloodthirsty Aerialist, I guess. Because we can block the Deckhand, or I guess we could kill the Siren Reaver. I'd rather not do that right now, but we could. Next turn, we can cast Call to the Feast. Or actually, next turn, we're probably going to cast Poison Tip Archer. Or do we? Honestly, maybe next turn. Honestly, next turn we might just Ritual of Soot. Depending on what our opponent plays. If they play like 2 creatures here or something, then we're going to Ritual of Soot. And yeah, we can't actually block that apart deck in. Grasping Scoundrel. Okay. Put another one out. Siren Storm Tamer. Exclusion Mage. Actually, that's literally the best card they could have played there. I can't believe they just did that. That works out so great for us. We will get hit for 5, which is a little sad. But then we will Ritual of Soot. Oh, that's a 4-drop. Ugh. I didn't realize that. Well, we have the Poison Tip Archer. Poison. Actually, I think next turn we Plague Crafter over Poison Tip. Because I'd rather. Yep. No creatures? Nope. Okay, now we have to Poison Tip. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Actually, we could shock ourselves, but that's not ideal. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have that enter tapped, and we will play Poison Tip Archer. Exclusion Mage is pretty good. It's, you know, it's pretty good. Siren Storm Tamer, sure. We will trade with this Siren Reaver. What's our opponent got? We can always put out the Bloodthirsty Aerialist again as well, which is really good. Actually, next turn we can put out the Bloodthirsty Aerialist as well as the Pitiless Pontiffs. We will block the Siren Reaver. Sure. Ooh, another Poison Tip Archer. I think we're going to do this one instead still, because then we have double blocks. Yep, now we actually have two really good blocks. Our opponent could probably do something if they want with the card in the hand, but then we have Poison Tip Archer. Like, we have a really good defense setup, I think. Dreamcaller Siren. That is going to tap our creatures down so we can't block, which is a little disappointing. That's pretty close. It's pretty close here. Sun Petal Grove. Poison Tip Archer. Pass our turn. This is a rough... This is pretty close. Opponent can't attack through this. If they get rid of our Poison Tip Archer, we're in a lot more trouble. Okay. Call to the Feast is great. Pitiless Pontiff is also great. No attacks. Alright, we're at the Battle of Attrition point, which seems to be this deck's strong suit, so we'll see how that goes. Opponent, I'm sure, has removal somewhere in their deck. I mean, they got 43 cards still left. They did have the one Exclusion Mage, so I mean, I don't know what other removal they have. There's a land. Having another Dreamcaller Siren would be not good. It's a Gasping Scoundrel? Yeah, we'll block it with our one token. So we can gain some life and make our Bloodthirsty Aerialist bigger and use a bunch of life that way. There's the battlefield. If you attack a creature, you may turn target creature to its owner's hand. The Dreamcaller Siren. That's pretty bad. Well, let's put them off 2 pirates. Oh, if you control another pirate. Alright, whatever. We can do this. We will sack... We're actually going to sack a Pitiless Pontiff here, I think. Yeah, we're going to sack a Pontiff because we need to connect with these tokens. Opponent loses 2 life. We will go to combat. Attack with these 2. Gain us some life. Make the Bloodthirsty Aerialist even bigger. Opponent could flash out the Dreamcaller Siren and tap our Poison Tip on our Bloodthirsty. But then we're still going to gain 2. They can still only hit us for 4 at that rate. Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead. Resolve. We are still swinging in. We're going to keep you off lethal. And then we're going to play... Yep. And we're going to put another Call to the Feast. And see if they can get that 1 extra damage somewhere. That is not going to do it. Alright. So... We're not out of this yet. We're not totally dead here. Go to 1. We will. All right, there we go. Woo! That was very close. Very close. Yep, sure. Alright, go to our next one. That is how we want it to go down. That was a nice game. I'm very close. We were very close to dying there. Having the call to the feast was pretty big. Alright. Calloused. Good luck. It's a lot of sad lands, but that's okay. Actually, Godless Shrine turn 1 is actually really good. Okay, so no, actually we're in good shape. Oh well, I can take the Mortify. That's it. Go ahead and take the Mortify, opponent. What, are you writing them down? Come on. There we go. Godless Shrine tapped. Sun Petal Grove into Doom Dissenter. Opponent looks like they're on blue-black control, which... Okay. Very interesting. Well, it's not a big loss on that one. Well, let's do this. We will go to combat. We will hit them with the Doom Dissenter. Then we will Plague Crafter. They will have to sack their Ashiok, and we will sack our Doom Dissenter. Puts us in pretty good shape. God Eternal Kefnet. Well, we do have a way to get rid of God Eternal Kefnet. Oh, no. Actually, that does do it. But we're gonna Pyromancer's Cage it, even though they can tuck it back in. We're gonna make them wait a few turns. Go ahead. All attack. Hit him for 5. Just gonna keep applying that pressure. Poison Tip Archer is gonna look like it's gonna come in handy. Obnixilis' Cruelty. Yep. Go to combat. Godless Shrine tapped. Poison Tip Archer go. Next turn we can Plague Crafter and Pitiless Pontiff after combat. Opponent draws a card, they get this Kefnet back. They're getting the Kefnet back next turn. Bring them for 4 down to 8. And then we just need to... I didn't want to lose the Poison Tip. So let's go to combat. Hit him for 2. Play Rising Populace, and then we'll play this Pitiless Pontiff here. And say go. They're probably going to cast this Kefnet out again. We will Plague Crafter, sacking this zombie token. Resolve. Gonna hit him for another 5, and opponent's on lethal next turn. What do you got, opponent? Can you stop? You gotta stop 2 of our creatures this turn. Yep. Okay. Do you have the other thing? You got something else? Go to combat. Does opponent flash out like a Spectral Sailor? No. Okay. Yep, that's what we wanted. Keep them off the Kefnet and just keep poking. They look like they were just not drawing lands as well. But I mean, we only had 5, so... Ooh, Mastery Orb. What do we get as a card? Oh my god. Guys, I swear I think I've gotten a place out of these in the past couple days out of this, and it's just such a bad card. What do you guys think as far as the Mastery Tree go? Let's take a quick break. We'll look over here. Blight Beetle. I don't care about Blight Beetle. Legion's End, Disfigure. I really want the Yarok and the Omnath, but I really don't care that much about the art in between for all these creatures, or for all these cards. Now, to be fair, I do have all these blue cards towards Yarok, but we're also pretty close to the Omnath. So I guess we just keep going towards the Omnath. Yep, sure. Alright, got another style. Yep. Thank you. Go back home. Play another game. Put us into 2-pack purchase territory. Because then we can open 4 packs for you guys here on stream. Which, this might be our last match, actually, for going to that. We're at 8:36. Okay. Yeah, we might get 1 or 2 more in. See, Parks. Good luck, Parks. With your fiery Dragon Sarkin. Double black opener. Oh no, we have Temple Garden. Yeah, we'll keep this. I missed the Temple Garden at first. Oh boy. Well, that's going to be fun. This is going to happen real quick. We'll do the Temple Garden first. Because we're good Magic players. Sometimes. Oh no. I'm willing to bet this is blue-black, or blue-green into just like Hydroid Crisis. Seems possible. Let's just... Actually, because this is creatures, right? Yeah, let's take them off the Llanowar Elves. I'd rather not waste a turn doing that, but with Leyline of Abundance out, it's a lot stronger to get rid of that Llanowar Elves. Opponent's going to have some other... Oh, no Mother Mana Dorks. Alright, well, things look a little better. We'll play the Pitiless Pontiff, because next turn we want to be able to Doom Dissenter, protect the Pontiff, and we'll get him for more damage that way. She has no pity. Look at her. Just no pity. Opponent is now down mana, which is what we wanted. So let's Plains, Doom Dissenter, hold up for Pontiff, all attack, 1 attacker, get in there, get him for 2, and our turn. Love for our opponent to not have any lands. Ugh. Which means they probably have a 4-drop in there. Or they don't. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Let's Hieromancer's Cage the Leyline. That seems pretty strong here. Yeah, sure, Frilled Mystic. Play a Godless Shrine. Next to combat, next to attackers. Attack with the Pontiff. Opponent, do you want to trade with the Frilled? I don't think you do. Yep, nope. Okay. End our turn there. I really wanted to get rid of that Leyline, would have been ideal. But our opponent apparently wants it for some reason. Another one. Okay. Very interesting. We will block with this Doom Dissenter. I'm totally okay with that. I am not more concerned with protecting the Pontiff as I am hitting you for another 4. And that's another Pontiff. Let's play a Molder Vine Reclamation here, actually. We could use some removal. And if we lose some creatures, I wouldn't mind drawing into it. They're down to 12. Opponent doesn't have any mana dorks that are utilizing the Leyline Abundance, and they're halfway to even activating one, so. Oh! It's because we have Bant. Very interesting. Opponent just lost a lot of cards. Alright, I know what deck we're playing against now. This is a Wilderness Reclamation deck, I'm pretty sure. And they're short on a Wilderness Rec. Well, this isn't looking as great here for this. Play this. Along with another Pitiless Pontiff. And we'll pass our turn. I would like a Chupacabra to get rid of this Cavalier of Thorns. Sorry, quick thing. And there's the Krasis that we all feared. We need more removal. Well, Rising Populace into Cruel Celebrant leaves the opponent with not a ton of great options. Pass our turn. Opponent's gonna need to start using removal spells, because otherwise we start dealing some damage and drawing cards and gaining life. Like we have a pretty defensive setup right now. Paradise Druid is it's a mana dork. And yep, they're gonna start adding a bunch of extra mana. Hydroid Krasis is gonna be an issue. We need to get rid of that Hydroid Krasis or prevent them from having more, anything along those lines. Pass into combat. Pass to my turn. Sun Petal Grove, that's not very good. We'll pass our turn. Yeah, after this one we're gonna open our packs. Oh boy! Alright. We're going to use this Pitiless Pontiff, sacking the Poison Tip Archer. We will activate the Pitiless Pontiff, sacking the other Pitiless Pontiff. And then we'll let that resolve. And then we'll see if our opponent comes in on that. Because if they do, we have this settle. And they do not have Frilled Mystic mana. And the Pitiless Pontiff has Death Touch Indestructible until the end of this turn. Alright. With just the Hydroid Krasis. Not the Cavalier? There you go. We'll settle those. And opponent can pay for the Pitiless Pontiff, which is kind of annoying. So I think we just swing in with this zombie next turn. Alright. Lands. Every time lands. Alright, we'll do that. Move to combat. Swinging with this one zombie. Trade with something. Or hit him for 2. I'm okay with either. Opponent block. box with the Frilled Mystic. Okay. Trade. We'll make that bigger, do all that fun stuff. Yep. Okay. Play a Vraska. Tick up Vraska. Sack this swamp. And play out another cool Celebrant. And we'll see. We'll see. Mass Manipulation is in their deck, as we see here. So some sort of like, is this like a Bant? It's similar to a lot of the other Bant lists I've seen. It's just like Bant mana. They just use a ton of mana to go nuts, but it's not necessarily a straightforward strategy, I think. Opponent's looking around to see what they can do. Mass Manipulation's pretty bad. We will give our opponent props for making us look like fools here. I would love to draw Cleansing Nova. Yeah, we're gonna get hit for some damage here. Sure. Vraska's gonna do a thing, or it's not. They didn't tick up the Vraska? Okay. And then we'll draw another land, because that's how Arena works for us. Technically, we're not dead, so. 5, 10. Actually, we are dead. Because we're going to get hit for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, potentially. And then if we do board wipe, we lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 for each Cruel Celebrant. And then we're dead. And then we're dead. Yeah. Go ahead. Vraska. I mean, I don't know why they're not ticking it up, because if we weren't dying to the other stuff that's going on, they could just ultimate her. We have no way to stop that. Woof. Opponent is, yeah, I was gonna say, you're taking a long time for someone who's literally, yeah. All right, well, we'll concede there. It's one thing to beat us. It's another to have the win and just like blow out a Krasis. So whatever. All right, guys. Well, that was Abzan Aristocrats. I think some of the major changes I would make is probably a little better graveyard recursion. Honestly, splitting 3 colors for an Aristocrats right now that isn't Mardu might just not work. Abzan Aristocrats just doesn't do it quite how we thought. And we are 50 coins short. All right, so here's the deal. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to play. We're gonna change a deck. We're gonna pick a deck that is much stronger. We'll go back. We'll play a Night in the Pokey really quick, because we want to get a win here just to get 50 coins, just to buy 2 packs for you guys. So requesting everyone in the chat right now, put down what pack you would like me to open between Core 20, War of the Spark, or the Ravnica sets. Either of the Ravnica sets. Want to see some voting up here in the chat. Alright, we'll keep this. This is a pretty decent starter. We could use some more low drops. War. Alright, we got one vote for War of the Spark. Next turn, Tibble, I guess. And there we go. See? There we go. That's all we needed. All we needed. There's our 50 coins. That was perfect. Alright, sweet. So, I have 1 vote for war. Do we have any other votes? Yeah, wow. Wow is correct, Stephen, but I'll tell you what. That is... That's just how the Cavalcade deck is. Because the Cavalcade deck is starting to get a lot more popular. It's definitely... for pending Throne of Eldraine, Cavalcade is going to be the mono-red deck. There are other mono-red burn you can do, but Cavalcade is going to be much stronger. It's very good. At least until people start including their board wipes in case it gets too good. But people have seen it now, and they know. They know once you have that Cavalcade turn 2, you're going to drop a bunch of creatures and you're just going to go off. So, is Baby Red still in the chat? It looks like Baby Red maybe stepped out. Let me... Right now, we're still at 1 vote for war. Got some viewers here. Has anybody got any other ones? If not, Steven's gonna be war. We got another vote for war from Sammy Joe. Hello, Sammy Joe. Thank you for coming in here and getting on here with us. Twitch. Oh, Twitch Prime. Alright, well, it looks like that just might be the votes, so I guess we're going War of the Spark. So, these are core set 20s. Let's go to the store first, and we'll get the war packs. Going to the store. Wu Yanling bundle. Sure, cool. Go to packs. Go to war. We'll pick up 2 packs here. There's 1. There's 2. We'll come up here. We'll open the war packs first, since those are what you voted for. Alright, so we have a Huatli's Raptor. That's nice for the Bant counters deck that we've been trying to do some stuff with. Makeshift Battalion, also something I thought about putting in there. So maybe Bant counters for Wednesday. Maybe we'll try to get that thing working. And then our rare is... Alright, we see what this can do. We do not have the cards to make what they made, but, you know, maybe someday. Open another war pack. We did get the Mowu. You're right. We got Mowu. Another uncommon wild card. A Kasmina. Sure. Another... Oh, God. Having a second Ob Nixilis' Cruelty is actually huge. And Widespread Brutality. We do not need a Widespread Brutality. Then we got... a Negate, which we don't need. A common wild card, which is nice. Barkide Troll will probably go in our Bant counters deck. Leyline of Abundance. Alright. Know what that does. Another great card. And then... Gorging Vulture is neat. Another common wild card. Diviner's Lockbox is bizarre. I've been looking at this one. Then reveal top card library. If that card is the chosen name. Draw 3 cards. Active its ability. Only time you can activate a sorcery. I mean, if you're scrying, that's actually pretty good. And then, oh, okay, just a rare wild card. That's a great one. We are 1 pack away from a mythic wild card here. Yeah, so this looks pretty good. So thank you for everybody for showing out. It's been a pretty good stream. I really hope to see you guys back Wednesday. As we did at the beginning of the stream, if you like the stream, please subscribe, donate, follow, whatever you can do. Just watching is fantastic. Encouraging others to watch is also great. Anything that you do is a huge help. You could also follow us on Twitter at MTG_PStorm or on YouTube under Possibility Storm, where we'll have our replay videos. This one should be uploaded tomorrow. So today is the 28th of July, so it should be up on July 29th, tomorrow on Monday. So I really hope that we can continue the support and get this channel growing and hopefully be able to do a lot more stuff for you guys. So thank you very much, and this is Possibility Storm signing out.